What's the deal with Jackson Pollock? Hi, I'm Cullen Vane, curator at the Sheboygan Art Museum, and I get that question a lot. I thank you for coming out today in our continuing series on American artists. And today we tackle Jackson Pollock, the most famous of the abstract expressionists, a group of artists who came out of World War II with a new view on art and its place in the world. Pollock was at the forefront of this movement and threw out all the rules about how paint should be applied to canvas when he invented his drip or action paintings. Pollock threw away the whole notion of image, and a painting no longer had to be something, but instead they were felt and conveyed emotion. Love him or hate him, Pollock sits at the highest point of American art history. And I'm not here to sway you one way or the other, but to inform you as to why he's famous and an important artist whose paintings sometimes sell for tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars. As this chart shows, of the 11 most expensive paintings ever sold, 2 were by Pollock. His number 17A sold for $211 million, and his 5A, 1948, sold for $174 million. But why is Pollock so famous? I have 3 brief answers that give a summary of his importance and how he got there. Number 1, it's important that we look at the context of Pollock's fame. With American might being the deciding factor in World War II, the United States not only became a superpower, but became a world leader in many different categories, including the art world. Before the war, it was Paris, but after, it was New York. And there waiting was Pollock, looking for a new beginning. He stepped into the role as the fool who dared to challenge old concepts, traditions, and values, but was ultimately rewarded for taking that step. Number 2, it is important to note that he was greatly aided by important and influential art critics like Clement Greenberg, who said of Pollock, "He is alone in his power to assert a paint-strewn surface as a single synoptic image." These critics lifted Pollock, but it was his patron, Peggy Guggenheim of the Guggenheim Museum fame, who bought his paintings and gave him legitimacy. Thirdly, I often hear at the museum, well, I could do that, but only Pollock can do a Pollock. And whereas his paintings might seem like they're just random, in truth, they are well-defined explosions. And in his paintings, you can see each movement that he's made. When you look at a painting up close, they are almost like a ballet with swirls and drips. The technique is not accidental, nor random, and are wholly composed. Pollock once said, "It is only when I lose contact with the painting that the result is a mess. Otherwise, there is pure harmony, an easy give and take, and the painting comes out well." So to answer the question, what's the deal with Jackson Pollock? I have to tell you the truth. I have no idea. Is he a charlatan or a genius? That's for you to decide. But I could encourage you to be your own Pollock, to take paint to paper or paint to canvas, to find joy in the process, and if it seems to come out as nothing but a mess, well, that's okay. I thank you for your time. We hope to see you again here at the museum. Good night.